Alright, I want to do another one on the law of attraction. And this time I want to talk about kids. People talk about kids, they talk about all the energy all these kids have, you know, just all day long. They're just go, 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 zipping around all over the place. Sometimes they hardly even eat anything, you know. They're just going and going and going. You know, and that gets attributed to because they're just so young. But, and I would say there's part of that's going on there too, but a big part that is not being talked about here is that kids all day long are in the law of attraction. They're doing exactly what they want to do. Okay? And what have I been talking about if you've been watching my videos? In this law of attraction, when you're doing the things that you really want to do, there's a whole bunch of energy just sitting there for you. It's a big old wave of energy that you get to ride when you're actually doing that thing. And so these kids, if you watch them all day long, they're hopping from this thing to that thing, to that thing, to that thing, to that thing. It's like what I've been talking about in my videos. When you go do the thing you want to do, there's a wave of energy that's there. And then eventually that wave runs out. Okay? But there's other things that you want to do after that. You get tired of doing that. It only lasts so long. There's other things that you want to do. So when the waves are hitting on this beach here, eventually the waves go out and they're gone. And so a lot of people, they keep trying to sit there and ride waves that don't exist there anymore. And they get all frustrated and they're not happy being there anymore. You know, this is your normal job, you know. You shouldn't be there doing things when you don't want to do it. So what the kids do, they're very good at noticing when the waves of energy are there and when they're not there. And they can easily see, oh wait, look, the waves are hitting over there. There's no hesitation with these kids. They just drop everything, they run and go do the next thing. And then the next thing, and then the next thing. They're following the waves as the waves are hitting on these different beaches all day long, and just getting on them, bringing their board around with them everywhere they go, and just riding the hell out of these waves everywhere. The energy is there for them. The energy is just there. It comes in for free. They just know how to find it, and they're very good at it. They don't hesitate at all to jump from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. There's no thinking about it, talking about it, discussing it. It's just, over here, over there, over there. And so they know how to find the energy everywhere. So, you know, if you want more energy, study the ones that are the best at it, the masters at it, the kids. The kids are going to be your teacher. They have a lot to teach us, a whole lot, because they haven't been screwed up by the world yet. This world is messed up. It's not right. That's why everybody's on some kind of antidepressants and stuff. Nobody's got any energy, because nobody's living how you're supposed to live. Watch the kids. We can still do adult things patterned off of these behaviors of how attraction works and all the energy that's there. Watch the kids. The kids are your teachers.